guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is episode 2 of Afia Asks, and today I have Bernard, who is the founder of the Connect. Today I have Bernard, and he's the founder of the Connection and Berns Design Studios, and he's going to be answering questions about how he manages uni and his businesses and how he started. You're actually continue. Okay. Do you want to tell us about the Connection first? What is it? How did you start it?
Well, the Connection is a social enterprise slash group that basically aims to provide positivity. Now we aim to do this through like our different platforms. So we've got our events, our website, and our podcast. And
then Berns Design Studio.
Yeah. Now
we do like posters because you've done my poster.
Yeah, you can see this one.
Hopefully they can see it. Right?
Yeah.
This is for our event on Saturday. I'll leave the details down below.
Yeah.
So you do flyers, all sorts, business cards.
I do flyers, logos, business cards, social media headers. That was someone that one. I do anything, literally anything that I can do, to be honest, or anything I put my mind to, I can do it basically. But yeah, I think the main focus for me is logos because I feel like I'm a specialist.
No. Right, so what made you start both of the businesses? Which one came first?
The Connection.
Okay, so why did you start it?
Ooh. So basically I went on some like Christian retreat here with
I always find this God that kind of pushes people in the direction.
God, when I say God pushes me, like fully. Like I'm part of this youth fellowship group here called RY, Radical Youth Leicester. And yeah, basically went on a retreat to Wales, and that's when I first gave my life to Christ. And now that moment was mad because like I was crying in it. Like it was them ones where it was different because them ones where when people talk about speaking in tongues, like, I've been a Christian since birth, but when people started talking about speaking in tongues and that, I thought, nah.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
Yeah, I thought it was like a fake, no, not fake, but it was a forcing thing. I don't know what it was, but when I was there, I experienced it.
Really?
Yeah, it's not a lie. Let me just put it as that. It's not a lie. Later on, I think March times, I was going through like a phase of like depression, and
this is deep.
It was deep. Cause I was going through, as in the things that I was going through, like I won't even go into too much detail, but like there was things in terms of my friendship groups and like this my life in general was a bit messy. So like I was in like a depressed kind of state in it. Now I was just like after a while I was like, you know what? Let me just pray in it, because then I was giving my life to Christ. Why not use the advantage of having Christ in my life in it? So I prayed to God, and then the idea just came up. Started the Connection. It wasn't say start the Connection, but you need to start something. Yeah. Because them ones where I think the reason why I'm doing the Connection is because God was able to help me out in terms of bringing positivity back into my life. So I feel like now my role is to give positivity back to everyone else, or try and create. try and create something that brings everyone together in that kind of vibe. Because I think everyone deserves that. It's not even a thing where, I think everyone does deserve that. Do you know what I mean? So it's just a way to like kind of give back to God and also help other people in that process.
Nice. And then what happened? When did Berns Design Studio?
In the summer, like August. I think September-ish. It's quite recent actually. It hasn't been there for a long time. Like I only launched the website in December. So it's not been like, I've had business before the website, but officially launched the website in December.
Okay. So do you have a team behind your businesses? Is it just you?
The Connection, yeah. We got a team of around 12 people.
How did you get them to help you? Is it all volunteers?
Yeah, everyone's volunteers.
That's good. So how did you get a team?
So the team consists of friends, but they're not.
Be careful. They're not your friends.
They're my friends. But how can I put it? So basically, this is gonna get confusing. Nah, knock off the video.
Just keep
going.
Nah,
you have to cut.
No, edit it in the thing, man.
Yeah, you have to edit it out here. Alright, we're back. We're back. Alright, so I've got a group of friends here. Now, obviously, shout out to my man them, Miles, Elvis, Lawrence, and all of them. Come on. But yeah, this team is more of like a team except for them, man.
How did you get them to start helping? Who are they?
So basically, just solid friends that I feel like would contribute to a connection because of their skills, basically. So
and do they have the same mindset as you in terms of the positivity?
Yeah.
And helping people.
Like key advice: if you're starting a business, make sure you have people on your team that would have the same passion that you have, because you don't want to be dragging a dead horse. Do you know what I mean? Is this what you don't want to be dragging? So you don't want to be dragging. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. How does, in terms of managing your time at uni and everything, how do you do uni? Because you also have London events and you do Leicester events. You got to do your business. You also got to do your work, obviously. How do you manage it?
I just for example, I don't know if you can see this, but on my phone you see this: wake up, get ready, Afia.
Oh, that's actually so. Look at this.
Yeah, they can see now.
Okay, so you got your schedule.
Yeah, but I got the schedule there.
That's good.
So like when I wake up and all, before I go to bed, basically, I'll just kind of put down what I need to do. So like a schedule. I mean, today I woke up late, so I'm a bit behind on my schedule. Okay. But I always try and make sure I get everything done in a day. Yeah, I want the connection to do so well. I want my design to do so well, but then I have to remember. You have to do so well. You're studying. Yeah, I cannot go to uni, pay 9k a year for me to just say I failed. Do you know what I mean? I can't. So, and it's crazy because it's like the pressure is intense sometimes, but and also. Let me not lie, when I pray and when I read the word, it releases the pressure off me. Sometimes I feel like you find hidden answers. Yeah. Because them ones like there was one verse here, if it's right, it's Matthew 6 from verse 31 to 34. Damn. I think. Okay. What does that verse say? But basically, I can't say what it says exactly. I'll put it here. I'll paraphrase it. Yeah. I'll put it there. Yeah. But it's also about how like whether you need to this is the New Living Translation version. Whether you need to eat, if you need whatever you need to wear, whatever you need to be done, God will provide. But you have to put your trust in Him, He will help you out. So then when I look on that, it kind of reminds me you know what, even though you've got all the stress, God's always going to provide. And you have to remember from the times when last year, for example, it was tough. I went through depression. I had people sneaking me left, right, and centre. But it's a thing where you still had faith in God. And trust in Him. Yeah, and it's them ones where if that happens, I don't have any anger towards those people, because it's them ones where it's God's work. Do you know what I mean? If they were still in my life, would I have done the connection? This even links back to. Yeah, it's true though. This even links back to actually getting to Leicester University. I go to Leicester University. It even links back to getting to Leicester, because originally I wanted to go to Durham University. Now Durham and Leicester, the difference is mad. Durham's 5th, Leicester's now I think their money even dropped. I don't know, 25th, 26th, I don't know. Okay. But then when I didn't get Durham, I thought, nah, this is a joke thing. Wow, I didn't get it. Okay. Then I get into Leicester now, and obviously I'm thinking I shouldn't even be here, man. I felt like I got robbed. Now in Leicester, I've met people that have really helped me in terms of. So there was always going to be a positive side to it. Yeah. I've met people that have helped me even with this journey. Help people if I didn't go to Leicester, would I have been at RY for them to take me to Wales, for me to give my life Christ? Because that's what you found. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. And it's them ones where, if I wasn't in a certain situation, certain circumstance, the connection I did would not have even come up. Do you know what I mean? So if I went to Durham, I would have been in a very different situation. I may never be here speaking about Berns Design Studios or what's that exactly? Do you know what I mean? Because it wouldn't. So it's them things where everything happens for a reason. Okay. So next question is: what challenges did you face when you first started, and what sort of challenges are you still faced with now? Challenges. Interesting. I feel like funds, because with the first event, I paid for the venue, which was a bit mad. but as an entrepreneur, you have to take the risk.
Risk, yeah, of course.
And there's them ones where I don't like playing with my money. I don't play with my money.
No, but come on, it worked out well.
Yeah, I don't play with my money. So them ones, for me to just give out that money, I was thinking to myself, bro, am I going to get the keys back? Because imagine like those people didn't come. Like, by the way, the event sold out, so it worked out by God's grace. And imagine those people didn't come.
Yeah.
My money.
Yeah, but I feel like you don't even need to imagine. They're coming. Done.
Yeah. So okay. The challenge that I faced was the money situation.
Okay, the money. Yeah, cool.
So I mean, and then
do you still face that now?
It's
the sponsorship. You're trying to sort that out.
Yeah, that one I can't talk too much in it, but that one is them ones where right now, as a business, you can't. Sometimes you just have to like seek advice and help. You can't do it on your ones.
No. Just to see where people went wrong for you to then.
Yeah, you need the resources. You need the resources. Like, to be honest, even without any sponsorship, any grant, any funding, I'm confident in God that He'll provide it somehow. But then another thing that's been a struggle, I feel like it's been actually getting people to recognise us. Because I mean, our promo team is about 40 people maybe.
Yeah, decent amount. Decent
amount, but it's like there's 40 people, but say we want to reach 20,000 people.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
That's a lot of.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The website right now, it's got about 23,000 views since we launched. So I mean, it's quite so it's quite a substantial amount. So I feel like our website is the main way to get to our customers. But I feel like the promo the promo, that one, I mean, it's still a problem now, but I know by God's grace will get better. Do you know what I mean? And in some ways, we've only done 3 events. So we had the launch, Giving Back, and my Giving Back was 2 events, so 1 in Leicester, 1 in London. So we've not done that many events. So and our followers, I mean, for the events we've done, it's quite a good amount. So I'm not too worried about that, because I know we'll get better in the future. But just getting people to like promote it and stuff.
Okay, what are your plans for 2017 now that we are here? Speak them into existence.
2017, just create like a really strong connection community. 2017, just make sure you come to one of our events, at least one, because you enjoy it. You'll probably come back to the next one as well.
That's good.
2017, also I just want to work on my relation with God, obviously again. God.
Do you do so like you said the next event's gonna be in summer?
Nah, so I said summer's gonna be
okay.
A good,
so there's something happening in summer.
So something could happen before the summer.
Okay.
But when?
It's very secretive. Cool. Lastly, what would be one thing that you would say to someone that is currently at the moment trying to set up a business? Just one.
Make sure you're ready. Oh, come on, this light-hearted thing. Because it's almost, you don't want to start something, because once the connection, right, I'll start the connection. The connection now to my name. If I stop, people ask me questions, what happened to the connection?
Yeah.
Just do it coming on a light-hearted thing.
Consistency as well.
Consistency. Like,
keep going.
A lot of business fail I realize a lot of business fail now because like they're not consistent with what they're doing. Like it's just how do I put it? It's a thing where they think, this is something that everyone always says. I'm gonna say it again. Don't go into business. Don't go into business for money. Don't go in for money.
That's one thing.
Huh? And say this. Don't go in for the money. You will fall down. You cannot, because I promote the connection every single day without fail. I speak about the connection every single day. Yeah. That's because of the passion I have for it. Don't go into the business.
Yeah, you have to have passion as well. Don't just
for the money. Because you will not get any money. If there's no quality, there's no seeker. You feel me? There's no seeker, so like just.
No, stop.
Straight and narrow, innit? Yeah, man. That's what I can give to you.
Okay, bye-bye. Thank you so much for coming. Cool. I'll leave all your details down below, obviously. Yeah, so you're going to follow Bernard and the connection, LDN. Well, we'll leave that all down below so you can stay updated and find out about when the next event will be.
Yeah.
And I'll leave your website and Berns Design Studios in case you want a flyer done. But yeah, thanks for coming.
No worries.
Hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Bye.